I'm joined in studio by Sean and Sipho, two of three young South Africans who are undertaking an incredible mission across the country. Over the next 3 months, they're going to be traveling all over South Africa, photographing and capturing life in South Africa 20 years after democracy. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
So, Sean, tell me, how did this project come about?
Project came about last year when myself and Vikas, who is not here.
Vikas is the third member of this party.
Exactly, yeah. We were traveling around up north in places such as Oranje, Potchefstroom, Bloemfontein, and Pretoria, and we were out there for 10 days photographing. And it was on one occasion when we were driving out of Oranje, we were super tripped out by what we had experienced in Oranje. I don't know if you've heard of the place. And I just said to Vikas, at that stage Mandela was very ill, and the country was super worried about what was going to happen, and it was going to be 2014, and I said it's the perfect year. It's 20 years of democracy. Mandela's probably going to die next year. It's a super important chapter. Well, now we're entering a new chapter in South Africa's history. So I said to him, we need to make a plan to photograph the country and tell stories. So from there it was just a little idea, and now it's turned into this monster, which is a lot of admin, which we're not used to.
Now, Vikas is from Bloemfontein, you, Sean, are from Knysna, and you, Sipho, are from Langa here in Cape Town. Yes. How on earth did the three of you get together to collaborate on this?
Vikas, I know Vikas from my school because he went to my school and did a talk show about his work, and with other photographer called Open Goso from Joburg. So from then, I used Vikas like a sort of a mentoring, because I'm still at school now. So Vikas was kind of mentoring me, also get to know my work, also got to know him, and then he introduced me to Sean, and then Sean, we collaborated like that, and then that's how we became.
So speak to us about the logistics. 3 months, 3 guys in a camper van.
I'm really excited for us three, Bloemfontein, Knysna, Langa, different age groups, to get into this one vehicle and move through the country. And we're pretty open-minded individuals, you know. So whatever stories come at us and whatever situations we are, whatever situations happen, we're going to deal with them in a kind of storytelling way, you know, through our photography or videos as well.
Sipho, you're going to have a specific focus on Born Frees in the country, and Born Frees turned 20 years old, or will turn 20 years old this year. Yeah. How are you going to be approaching the subject matter?
Well, it's easy, because for me it's more like an investigation than anything else, because I'm trying to investigate where Born Frees are now at this particular moment, and also I also can relate to their stories. So I plan to go and spend some time before photographing a particular place and try to understand how it's like. So it's going to be more anthropological than anything else. So I'll be using a recorder, writing down some notes, and like trying to understand a person that before I photograph them. And then afterwards, I'll photograph based on that information, all of those stats I got from that particular moment. Yeah.
Where can we find all this work? How can we follow along?
We have an active Facebook page called 20journey, and also we can follow us on our website www.20journey.com. Yeah.
Now, Sean, this is all going to culminate in an exhibition in Cape Town next year, but you also want other people to collaborate too. How would that work?
That's actually one of the most exciting aspects of the journey, is the sharing stories, whereby we want to invite fellow storytellers onto the van. And it can be anybody. Let's say we go to Soweto and we meet a poet randomly, and he wants to go to Bloemfontein to recite poetry or write something new. Then we bring him along and talk about him. Or it can be a very well-established photographer or a dancer. And it's really about just personal stories, nothing commercial or branded. We're not trying to push anything. It's like, if you have something to tell, just come with us, and we'll take you to a place that had a major effect on you, and you can share a story, and we can facilitate that to a certain extent.
Is there a particular place, Sipho, that you are most looking forward to visiting and photographing?
I'm looking forward to go to Joburg, you know, because it's buzzing there, you know.
Yeah.
Everything is happening there, so that's where dreams are made and that's where dreams are destroyed at the same time, you know. I feel like this is it's going to be a huge role, huge part in my project, you know, because because there are a lot of characters there. Everyone goes there to work, everyone goes there to school for school. Like, it's going to be a lot, so I'm looking forward to Joburg. And also, I'm also looking forward to the small towns where people have kind of like forgotten, you know. So that's where I'm trying to like upbring their stories and trying to make. But for example, if you in Eastern Cape, most of the young ones there, they have to look out of their families. Also have to go to school, walk a mile. Also have to look out of their cattle. So it's kind of like a mission. It's like it's a bulk, you know. So I'm trying to capture that also, and also like try to capture these people that are living this luxury life, you know, from their parents who fought during the struggle. So now they're just chilled, like having fun, you know. Daddy's got this, you know.
Sean, is there a particular place you're most interested in visiting?
I've been lucky enough to travel South Africa with my pops when I was younger, but Sipho really hasn't traveled, so it's going to be really interesting in that aspect as well to travel with him, you know. But I think I'm more interested in people that I meet than a specific town. Yeah.
Well, we certainly wish you guys the best of luck. Please keep us up to date as you go along, and hopefully we can speak once you're done.
Cool. Yeah, thank you.